Hello, it is the Razzaz here, bringing you another FIFA 17 video. And for this video, we're going to be starting a new FIFA 17 series. But before we start the video, I'd just like to apologise for not uploading it in about 7 years. So yeah, apologies for that. But anyway, as I was saying, we're going to be starting a new FIFA 17 series. And that series is FIFA 17 5-side teams. Now, if you're not sure what this could be about, it's basically me building the best possible 5-side teams you can from FIFA 17 players using a specific category. And as you can see from this first episode, the category is BPL players. So this is basically the best 5-side team from the Premier League you can build in FIFA 17. So to build up the 5-side teams, we're going to be basically using a goalkeeper, a defender, 2 midfielders and a forward. And the defenders can be anything from like a left wing back, a left back, a centre back, a right back, or right wing back. And then the midfielders can be anything like a CDM, cam, centre mid, or a left mid, left wing, right mid, or right mid. And then the strikers is like centre forward and striker. So let's just get straight into it. So our goalkeeper is David De Gea. Now a lot of people could have said Jack Butland, but Jack Butland's just basically used because he's cheap. De Gea is just basically an elite version of Jack Butland. He is by far the best goalkeeper in the Premier League and possibly the best keeper in the whole entire game. I've not used Manuel Neuer and I've not come up against him too much, so I can't really compare. But from what I've come up against and what I've used, De Gea is definitely the best keeper in the game for me. And he's basically a cat. You can't get past him most of the time. He just seems to make it look so easy, and he pulls some worldly saves a lot of the time, and it's quite ridiculous how good he is on this game. Our defender, it's going to be a centre-back, and it's actually going to be another Manchester United player. It is Chris Smalling. He is possibly the most OP defender, and he's in every fucking team in the FUT Champs. He comes up so often because he's that good. Ah, my God. I mean, there's nothing bad to say about him. He's got good pace. He's got decent defending, really good physical for a centre-back, and he's also about 7'9". I mean, he's not 7'9", but he does feel like that because you just can't get around him. You can't do anything against him. It's impossible to get past him most of the time. He's so OP, and he's definitely the best defender in the Premier League. People may argue Koscielny, but he doesn't have the physicality that Chris Smalling doesn't. Chris Smalling does have, sorry. So yeah, moving on to the midfield. Our first midfielder, both our midfielders, I must say, are 2 centre mids, and our first one is the midget, but fucking beast. It is N'Golo Kante. He's only like 5'7", but he just does it all for you. You could actually just have him in midfield. You could have. Well, I suppose it's the purpose of the 5-side teams, but you could actually have like De Gea, Smalling, and N'Golo Kante, and you'd probably be sorted in most of the games because those 3 players are just ridiculous. You can't get past any of them, But N'Golo Kante, he covers so much for you. If you've got him in your team, he will help you out so much no matter what because he just stops attacks from the opponent. So he's like that wall that Donald Trump wants to build, but instead of building it on the border of USA, he's put on the halfway line or something. That's N'Golo Kante, the N'Golo Kante wall.
Shut up!
But yeah, that's a shit joke. Anyway, our other centre mid, it is the beast, and probably the best midfielder in the game. Well, definitely in the Premier League, but arguably in the game, it is Paul Pogba, probably the most complete midfielder in the game because he's just got everything that you want in a midfielder. He's got decent pace, very good dribbling, okay passing for a midfielder, could be better, very good long shots, good enough defending, and also high physical. But also what makes him so special is that 5-star skill moves. He is so fun to play with. The only issue is he's about a trillion coins, and you do need your wallet and your house and your life insurance to get him. But he is a very good player to use. Now, obviously, a lot of people might say I'm a bit biased. Obviously, not with the only just 3 of the 4 players being Manchester United, and I so happen to be a Manchester United supporter. But anyway, I could have actually gone with the big man up front. Obviously, I'm talking about Ibrahimovic. but I don't feel he is the best in the league. I do feel it is Romelu Lukaku, because when you put Hunter on Romelu Lukaku, he becomes something else that can't be like pushed over. You can't do anything against it. It isn't it. It is nothing more but a fucking beast, because it does everything for you. It's got pace, it's got power, it's got a sick finish as well, and it's just amazing. So yeah, that is the five-a-side team from the Premier League, in my opinion, and also like from like judgment of coming up against as well. So we've got De Gea in net, the best keeper on the game for me. We've got Chris Smalling, the weekend league defender. We've got Pogba and Kante. So we've got the wall and the skiller, and then we've got that is Lukaku. So that is for me the best five-side team you can make on FIFA 17 in the Premier League. Now, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more, make sure to click the subscribe button. Also, leave comments down below of any sort of five-star teams you want me to do, not necessarily just leagues or nations, but other stuff like, I don't know, the best players over 6'4" or something. Just whatever you could think of, just leave them down in the comments below. That would be much appreciated. But thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.